The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected in America is the black woman. The most neglected in America is the black woman.
Black hair history has stretched all the way back to ancient Africa. The participation of certain hairstyles implied one's social character, legacy, and economic well-being. However, before the finish of the transoceanic slave exchange to the U.S. in the 19th century, Black individuals began to take extensive measures to, quote, fix their hair, regardless of whether it risks damage from chemicals or being straightened by a hot comb. Afrocentricism and the Black Power movement of the mid-60s and 70s propelled some to gladly wear these homemade hairstyles, but the rejection of natural hairstyles still occur even today. No one should censor how you organically are. Natural hair wearers are detected in schools, the workplace, and ultimately society. Although, of course, one can do what they desire with of their hair, it's still unfair to deny individuals employment and respect for not appealing to European means. Recently, in early July, California became the first state to ban discrimination against natural hair, while in June, lawmakers in New Jersey initiated a similar bill. In February, New York City outlawed discrimination based on hairstyles. In a time of progression, society and even within the Black community itself needs to alter the negative connotation of having kinky and nappy hair and celebrate all hair types for being true to themselves.
I'm mixed, so I have a lot of curls and has a lot of volume. And I kind of noticed that most times when I want to just leave my hair like out with curls, it's a little less professional than putting it up in like a slick bun. And I feel like usually if I have to go to events or if I have to like maybe first day of school, instead of kind of wearing my hair natural and letting it be, I have to like slick it up into like a tight, bun, or I have to straighten my hair because that looks more professional than my natural hair. And I know when I was younger, in middle school, and a lot of people related to me, a lot of girls would like want to really straighten their hair because they wanted to fit in, or they just didn't feel like dealing with their hair. But I feel like we're growing and we're more accepting of everybody has different like hairstyles, and you should be able to wear what makes you feel good and not what makes somebody else feel comfortable. And I think I've grown from that, especially because now I really do love and appreciate my curls, my curl pattern, and all my volume in my hair.
For a year and a month now. Last year in my junior year, I did the big chop. So I did that, and I basically had to get used to natural hair and find the right products. I started off with Cantu and then just went on from other products. In December, I got a brush cut, so I had no hair. And then by February, I started to grow it out more, and now I have this bush on my head. And I only call it a bush. I haven't given it a name yet, and it's probably gonna stay that. I have 4C hair, high porosity. Is it easy? No. That's why a lot of people don't have one, mostly because it takes a lot of time to maintain. Social media wise, I like to look at natural hair, like all different types, 4C, 4A, 3C, whatever the case may be. I don't really discriminate on hair types. There's like, when it comes to 4C hair, everyone's like, oh, it's the nappy dry hair. And I'm just like, my hair's not nappy. It's just really, I have really thick, coarse hair. So everybody, well, not everybody, some people perceive it as like, oh, it's hard to manage, X, Y, and Z. And I'm just like, it's not that hard. A lot of people want me to wear my curly hair. And I just, in my perspective and in my opinion and who I am as a person, I like my afro because this is me, this is my culture, this is history. Afro has a history.